Alright, welcome back to Sosnovka NOT. This is not the extreme, this is the standard Sosnovka NOT, and I'm gonna have a go at doing something for once. I know you're used to me getting my helpers to do everything, and look at that, I actually used the flaming IC. We have to use it for that anyway, get the wheel back. Yeah, so we're going to cultivate field 14, I think it is in this one. I've got so many versions of different maps I can never tell what they are. Right. So we'll get the cultivator out and I'm going to do a little bit of cultivating. We've probably put winter wheat in here. We don't need a straw, but we certainly do not need straw anymore. Right, oh, for those who are interested, it's must probably been released by now. I haven't checked today, but by the time you see it, it should be released. There is a new version of Sosnovka NOT Extreme on the way, which has, for a start, the grazing mod added, and Johnny has promised us something else, and he hasn't said what, which intrigues me somewhat. I know what I hope it is, but I'm not going to say anything in case I'm completely wrong. Right, we're gonna try and square this off a bit first. There's a modded cultivator, I forget which one it is now. I think it's a Fibro, I can't remember who makes it. I got this, I was using the standard one, which works very well indeed, but I was a little bit concerned about a small matter, and I'm going to use GPS because I'm not quite mad enough yet to try and do this without. I don't want that. That should be 10 meters. That is 10 meters. Wowee. Well, looks like we must have lined up about right. Whoa. Marvellous. Now on this one, of course, we have got, but I should by now have put it in on my 15 map. Got a button on the wheel. Better drop that down, and away we go. I've got it down to 7 miles an hour. We might just speed it up very slightly. Let's try it about 10. There we are. Because you don't want to be here all day whilst I'm doing this. Now I wanted to be mowing the grass and making some hay, but as you can see, looking at the forecast, we do rain any time now. So rather than do that and not be able to make the hay, I shall get on and finish this field off completely. Then we're all ready for the autumn when we come to do the planting or the sowing. It will be sowing because it'll be, say, wheat in here. Well, I try on this one to put one of the really main crops in here, and it has to be one of what's going to be done during the winter. As you might be able to appreciate, I don't want all the fields to come in at the same time, really, because that's only me and Ivan and Boris, of course. And to that end, I also I noticed a mod on Mod Hub, which you can actually put your own names in for your helpers, and I've done that, so it doesn't go quite low enough in names. I might have to whip the mod apart to see if I can cut it down to 2 only. But I've done it, and it loads down to 6, and that's 3 male, 3 female. But I only want 2, and I want both male for this one. So we can have just Ivan and Boris when we've got a helper in the tractor. As I say, good old Johnny has been working on the extreme version. This version works well, no need for him to do anything else or add anything else to this at all. I think he's got this one just about right. And to people who asked, well, Chris anyway, yes, there is earlier maps by Johnny on 15. I'm afraid we haven't now got them on PCSG. It looks like they got lost during the big move when we moved from one platform to another. We still got links to them, but they're dead links. I might have to look at that and just try reinstalling them. But we have, FS, our friends at FS UK have still got his full set of Westbridge Forest and hard-working version 3. Oh, if you get Westbridge Forest, get version 4, the last version. It's the best of the lot. They're all good, but that one certainly is the best of the lot, and I don't think I went quite further enough there. I missed a bit. I better just keep coming this time until we're actually completely out. Yeah, it's not the way you'd actually do it, but that's the way I'm doing it. That's it. That's what we got at this time. And hard-working person place, you may remember, those who have a good memory for such things, that Woodsman made hard-working. Well, when Woodsman stopped supporting it, Johnny asked him if he could take over, and he had a few ideas. And Woodsman said, yes, go ahead. And Johnny did, and he made, let's say, version 3 of hard-working. I played, I think, version 1 or 2 of it. I didn't play any later than that. It's a good map, but at the time I was getting really involved in Westbridge Forest, and that would be the start of Old Reach, which I was very interested in. To an extent I still play Old Reach, as you well know. I know, I'm afraid I'm going a little bit quick on this, and that should be as it is. It's just that lag there was save lag. Get used to it. I think actually I ought to go across this bottom here and just go put 1 or 2 stripes, across. I think then I don't have to go quite so far out the field to complete. Oh, and talk about extras for this. Of course, you most probably will all know that Realismus Modding have made the grazing mod, which means grass in the paddocks gets used. Great idea, really is. And they're also got a compaction mod. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't figured out how to install it. That must probably need a bit of work in GE, but I haven't got round to that yet. GE and or Notepad++, I might have a look at some point. I would like to have that on here in Blickling, but I have got it on my Sosnovka NOT Extreme, not the compaction, but I have got the grazing mod, thanks to Darren Castle, who kindly let me have a copy with it on. Thank you, Darren. Luckily it's one I haven't messed about with a lot, that map. I wouldn't work on this or Blickling, which I have done a little bit of work in GE myself, so I've got too lazy to go back in and do the same work again, I'm afraid. And before anybody shows you, I know I could use GPS this way just by turning it, but I'm not in that great a hurry, and I don't have to be that precise. In fact, we could go up the other side, and just do this side was way over here, and we'll meet ourselves in the middle. Are we all the way out? I really must sort of get my head tracking out again. Not so much on this map, because I know Johnny doesn't like the head tracking. I like more Johnny so much that if he doesn't like something, I possibly won't use it. I can't promise that for everything, but Johnny's one of those map maker, so I like to think more as a map improver, and he improves standard maps out of all recognition. But he's a good old boy. Now we know that I put map people into two categories: map makers and map improvers. Now Johnny's certainly a map improver, and when he gets a hold of a map, he really improves it, and he knows the people to ask if he wants some help. Normally the Australian Mafia, i.e. GTX Andy, the Australian Mafia, one of the best scripters around at the moment. I won't say he's the best, because he's against people like Farmer, Andy, Kevin, the Realismus guys, but he's up there with those in my opinion. And I don't think anybody could put him higher than that. It always amazes me how these scripting chappies can figure out what they're doing. I know that Andy says that Lua is very easy. Yes, quite. I've had a look at it, and I cannot figure that out too well. I can actually read it, and I know what it's doing, but I couldn't actually write it to do something that I want it to do. Anyway, I seem to be just rambling on about anything and everything, and not much about this particular map or this particular save game. I will go back now and we'll finish off the other side. Or should we? Yeah, go on. Let's just do this bit now. That looks about right. Let's just had 2 levels of fertilisation on, and we'll get the 3rd level when we sow the wheat, because it's the sower I'm using. Actually, to Johnny Vee, it's one he modded. He changed the amount of seed and fertiliser around, so actually they run out close together rather than have one run out and the other one's still half full. I've done that with the big Amazon seeder I got, and the horse came with the vanilla game. Also made them slightly cheaper, which is a bit more questionable, but I'm not going to argue. And I think if you look carefully, we've got those on PCSG, and they were made, I think, for PCSG. Don't think they went anywhere else, not officially anyway. Now I'm going to do one of my pleas, which I come up with every now and again. If you want a mod, please first look at Mod Hub, PCSG, FSUK, and American Eagle modding first. If they're not there, then look at Mod Hoster, but be very careful with Mod Hoster. The stuff they host is fine, but I should be careful with some of the other stuff. You don't know where it's taking you. I know the others, Mod Hub, Giants Mod Hub, that is not Mod Hub US, Giants Mod Hub, PCSG, FSUK, American Eagle modding. We all have our own servers. We do, I know we ourselves do have some stuff off server. I think I've still got a 15 map which I'm hosting off server myself. I think I've still got that. I haven't actually checked lately. It's on my private Dropbox. Oh, and one thing which, before I forget, you may have noticed, or you may have seen, that private messaging will soon be a thing of the past on YouTube. YouTube had decided to, inverted commas, improve things again, so private messaging is going. Now if anybody wants to private message me, can I suggest that your best bet is join PCSG if you're not already a member, and send me a message on there, the private messaging system on there. I'm on there most days, and it's Merman, MEREMAN. If you want me, you find me on there. Oh dear, I should have made a mess of this. Let's go around and do that again. I made a real spherical. Oh, let's do this before I forget. I'm going to go down and just clean this bit up. This is where I came on to it. And I made a real mess of it. No, good job we haven't got compaction mode on here. I'll have to be in trouble by now. But we might as well go down the bottom there. We're just about at the bottom and finish that off. Yeah, we got it all now. And go back up again. You know, we might get this almost done today. Luckily, going back to YouTube, I don't have too many private messages, but I do have a few. But I suggest PCSG, private message me on that. I'm always going on there. I'm on there every day at some point. So if you private message me there, I will get it, I will see it, and I will respond. And in fact, if you need help with something, that's probably what I will respond via, rather than YouTube's private messaging system. I think too on the business emails, I think I have put my email, or one of my email addresses on my secondary address. I think I've got the Merman at gmail.com on there. But if you send something via that, you'll get it back on my main email address, because I only use Gmail for sites that I don't want to be known on much. It's my backup in the days before I got better known. I was always a little bit nervous about people getting my private email address. I'm not so worried anymore. Got so much so many safety precautions built in now. That still won't be 100% safe. Nothing is. That is quite relaxing. I prefer cultivating to ploughing. Ploughing just takes too long for me. Even I could use a bigger cultivator back in there. The reason I've done that, that was when John's had a big problem with the textures. You may recall several patches ago, you used to see grass looking. If you looked in the field at certain angles, you'd see the grass and under textures showing. Well, they put that right now, but it seemed to be worse with some pieces of equipment than others, and their cultivators having big problems with. So I changed it with this one, which didn't have the same problems. But they occurred that now anyway, so I could go back to I think that's the trio, the big boy, 14.5 meters. Right, what else can we talk about? I say we talk about. I talk, you listen. Seems a good plan to me. Well, I'm not going to finish this off today. That's fairly obvious. I shall most probably put this on to hard helper to finish off. But we should, I think, hopefully the next episode I should make the hay, or we're being full flow of harvest on, or we got left to harvest. We see, can't remember offhand. I think it's the potatoes is whatever went into 7 to do, and when we got 7 clear, that's got to be ploughed. I've got enough fields next year to do most of the crops. I've certainly be trying to get sunflower in somewhere, but with the geo I'm using, which is the one by Doc, Dirty Tractor Doctor, is a Ukraine geo. Yeah, I've got a very, very short space of time to get sunflower in. I'm gonna attempt it. I actually like this geo. It works well for me on this map. And I'd like to thank Doc for making it, and they didn't tell me he'd made it. Okay, you'd expect a modder to say he's made some, but it isn't always the case. Not to some nasty YouTuber who might just pull it apart. Well, I've hardly ever been known to pull someone apart. I try not to belittle the work of other people when they're doing things I wouldn't have a hope in hell of ever managing. Which is why I can take the juice of someone who crashes often in videos, because I do it more than my fair share. And I expect to be taken to task for it. Oh, talking about that, if you get a chance, have a look at Darren Castle's latest Fade to Black video. And just watch him do what I did in a Blickling, and have a tractor mounting a car, and mounting in all senses of the word. Although he managed to get his off, I couldn't get mine off. Not in a bucket of water over him. Well, I'm going to just do another quick advert too, as we've got a few minutes. It's for PCSG again. Please join. You don't know what you're missing till you join us. We are a friendly group with not too much unnecessary bull. We will talk about any and all Sims, whether we play them or not. We're mainly up for PCs, but we're not petty about the fact that we're not actually a console group, but we will try and help console owners where we can. And the big thing is, if you're having a problem, ask the question. Don't worry, we won't tell you to use search. We're all been there. We're all try to use search on certain sites where that's all they tell you. Use search, and you use search, put the right things in, and you get 2 or 3 pages of the same bit of advice. Use search. Thank you. We will answer each one. We may link you back to the original post, but that's just for ease for us. But we won't tell you to use search or make fun of you for a question you ask. We have a little motto: the only stupidest question is the one you don't ask. And you could even find yourself getting help on very involved questions on modding. We have some very, very helpful modders on there. We have, let's run through a few. Johnny Vee, GTX Andy, are both been known to help out where possible. Darren Castle, Rubber Burner, and many, many, many more. and we all play with things and like to think we know what we're doing. Well, most of us, I don't. If you think about making videos, we are more than happy to help you and give you advice. It's quite daunting when you first start, but I will tell you this: if you want to make videos, don't let equipment get in the way. All you want is a microphone of some description. A headset will do fine for a start off. You won't sound brilliant, but a headset will do fine. An OBS studio, that's all you really want. I go a bit further because I just realised I never shut the flaming door, did I? Oh dear. There we go. That's got it. I wondered why that looked if it was open. That's funny because it was open. Well, as I said before, and my old man used to tell me, you can't put it where it ain't, and he should have known. Yeah, I was getting back to making videos. It's a great hobby. Often things will go wrong. Boy, will they go wrong. Now you've got two ways of playing that. One, you either scrap the video completely, or you play up to it and you say something went wrong. Or you show it, keep it in. I prefer keeping things unless they go disastrously wrong, like a crash. I like to keep everything in. That's the kind I am. My editing is very light. In fact, most of them, all I do is chop the front and back off, shove me pictures on, and away it goes. No need to even do that if you don't want for a start off. Just never expect to make a fortune doing it. And like most hobbies that can get a hold of you, I take breaks every now and again, but when I'm not making videos, I feel there's something missing in my life. I'm not successful, I'm happy in my own little corner, and that's what you got to aim for. Don't worry if you've only got 10 people subscribed. If you've got 10 people subscribed and 2 of them contact you regularly, write comments regularly, you're one. It means that there's 10 people there willing to back you, and a couple of them want to make contact, want to keep talking to you. The only times I get worried is when I'm at a video and nobody watches, or nobody comments, or nobody likes. I begin to think that nobody loves me anymore. And you will get serious. I have several series which, if I was sensible, if I was doing this to make money, I'd have dropped a long time ago. But I enjoy making them. Make what you enjoy, always. Not what would get the most views, but what you enjoy making. Because if you don't enjoy doing it, it will show. At the time we come to about half an hour. By about half I'll be rambling on, talk about anything and everything that comes into my head, by Christ, there's plenty of room for it in my head. So I'm gonna start the wind down. I'll wait until we go back up and take the picture and do the wind down. You might wonder why we do thumbnails for this, but on to add some words to it, but on the front of the video. For most people, it looks more professional. For me, mine look more like a young child has done it. But then again, I have been told often enough I'm very childish, only by people who know me well. Has to be said. People who don't know me well think I'm well put together, and I know what I'm doing. Did I lift it? No, it didn't. And also, don't worry if you get some dislikes. We'll just add that. It just worries some people that they get dislikes. If I get a dislike, I then look, double check on the comments to see if there's something there that someone really didn't like, and I possibly should address that. Well, some people just like to put in dislikes anyway. It's the way they roll now. And what we want to do is, just went off there. Hey, come on! I want to just make the lines disappear. That's better. I'm going to try and do this professionally for once now. Okay, that's it. No, I think we just made a complete cock up of this. Excuse the language. We've managed to get. We have, haven't we? We have got. I don't want that on. I want that turned off. I'll go away. Let's try again. We got that lifted. I need to bring my mini map back. We got this thing. I don't want this running. Go away. Now this is what I say about things going wrong. Show them. There's nothing wrong there. It started with the fact I pressed the wrong buttons to get GPS up. And from there things just went completely haywire now. Have we got GPS? Yes, we have still got GPS there. We have to go back up the top now and come down again, I reckon. Well no, we've gone on a vehicle extension again. I need to get into vehicle extension and switch that off fully. And if I remember which one's it? Oh, wrong one, that's not that, that's that. I want. That's the one. Off. Okay. No, I don't want you on. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to offer, but I don't want you. Now we go back down again and try again. Yeah, good job. We haven't got compaction on here now. Now we should have lined that up now. We should be there now. And we'll drop that in. Yes. Is that going to turn off again? Yes, it is. One of the problem got here. Oh, dear. AI extension, go away, will you? Dismiss worker. I'm going to take. If it weren't for the combine use of this, I'd get rid of it. It shows it's off. Lift it again and try again. So it doesn't like these large fields because there's still some reason seem to be reading the original field areas. And remember, this originally was about 3 or 4 fields. Ah, dear, it's coming back again. Go away, field. Yes, I'm going to take this off. Yeah, I am going to take this off unless I actually need it, because it's the moment I go into here. It's decided it's only going to do that. Now, did I turn that at all? No, that's the other thing. Is it that or is it someone else? So a butcher's. No, it's still the right way. Right, sorry AI extension, sorry Mowgli, but that's coming off. I've had enough of this. I had this before. If you hit the wrong series of buttons, you get that up. It seems to not ever want to go off again. No, we should be on here. There we are. There it goes again. It's not following the one it should be following. Right, anyway, I'm gonna figure this out on my own. I'm gonna probably figure it out by getting rid of it. Left shift. I don't want you. I do not want you. I'll put that up there so we can actually see it. That's normal. That's normal. Now then, will you come back now to me? Get rid of that. Now where's it going? Yes, it's still doing AI extension. Right, with that I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Once I slowly go mad here and get rid of AI extension, I've had enough of it. Enough is enough. Once you get it, it seems no way of switching it off. It's a bit stupid, to say the least. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I need help, as you can see. Boy, do I need help. Just see if we can... That's on there. Any comments, questions, queries, or anything else, and it's still not following the line. Don't want you at all. Alright, anyway, any comments, questions, queries, feel free to post them. I'm going to pack up here. I'm going to sort this video out and then get on and finish this field off without AI extension. So with that, it's Merman said cheerio for now. Cheerio.